In this video, I'd like to share two things that are stopping the overwhelming majority of YouTubers from making money, right, from the YouTube platform. Or if they're already making money, it's stopping them from making the kind of money that they could be making if they implemented these two things, right, if they put them into practice. Now, I need to be very specific about the type of YouTubers I'm referring to, right? When I say YouTubers, I need to narrow it down. I'm not necessarily referring to YouTubers that rely 100% on making money from AdSense through the YouTube Partner Program. I'm talking here about YouTubers that have built a YouTube channel specifically for the purpose of building their business or doing, whether they're doing affiliate marketing or, selling digital products through digital marketing, right, with YouTube being the platform that they're using. And I'm saying that because that is predominantly what I talk about on this channel, right? When it comes to online business, right? In that regard, I usually talk mostly about selling digital products as an affiliate marketer, or selling your own products that you've created, right? As the product owner, right? So that's precisely what I'm referring to. And this applies, right? This also applies to, even people with brick and mortar businesses, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you are promoting on YouTube, right? These two things also, they also, are things that, these people, that other people could implement as well, right? Now, what are the two things, right? Let's go ahead and jump straight into them, right? The first one being, right, where they have their links in the description of the video. This one thing alone, right, is the difference maker. It's something that as soon as I implemented it, as soon as I started implementing it anyway, I instantly saw a significant difference, right? Difference in results. Now, what is a result? That could be just getting a click on your link, right? That's actually the biggest one, right? Just getting a click on your link. And of course, the result for you could be a sale or an opt-in or conversion, whatever the case may be, right? But that alone, right? That one thing is this, right? Putting your links, right, at the top of your description, right? Far too many times you'll see a lot of people have, in the description of their video, they'll have a bunch of text and all type of stuff, right? And then the link, for their call to action is buried somewhere down, further down, deep in the description of the video, right? As opposed to putting it at the very top. And I'm going to show you some examples of some of like the biggest top YouTubers and, top affiliate marketers, people who really know what they're doing, right, when it comes to all things social media and all that. I'll show you examples of them who are doing it correctly, right, who are putting this one thing into practice, right? And as you can see here, this is one of my, oh, by the way, I am not one of those biggest YouTubers or anything like that. It's just so funny that I happen to be showing myself over here after building up like some of the biggest YouTubers or, digital marketers. I'm not one of them, right? But I'm just basically showing you that it's something that I do. If you go look at it, a majority of in fact, pretty much all of my videos at this point, I think, you'll see that it's something that I do, right? Always make sure you look to have your link for whatever your call to action is above the fold, right at the very top of the of your description, right? As it is right now, because this can always change, right? With the, YouTube's UI they're constantly changing stuff. But at the time of this recording, if you have your link anywhere in the top 3 lines, it's going to be shown, right? It's going to be, ideally you want it to, if ideally you want to have it at the very top, and that's something that, I didn't necessarily have here at the very top, but at the very least, I have it above the fold where it's one of the first things that people see. Even if they don't click the more button, they can click the link right there. Okay. One of these other videos, this is another one of my videos here. This, I'll come back to that one, but let's just go take a look at some of these, the other top, top YouTubers that I was talking about. I'm chuckling still at the thought of myself right on the back of me talking about some of the top YouTubers, right? But anyway, so here is, all right, let me just give me one, okay, let me pause this real quick. All right. So this is of course these are all people that I follow. Mark Tilbury, he's I think here he is promoting a trading app, but as you can see, he's got his link at the very top right there, right? Even before you click on more, the link is there accessible to click on to whatever it is that he's promoting there. He's got what, 5.5 million subscribers, right? Let's go take a look at Alex Hormozy, another big timer, right? Multi, like, I don't know, $100 million worth right now at this point, but you can see he's got a couple links and they're all right there at the very top above the fold, okay? Then we have, who else is this? This looks like Neil Patel, one of the he's one of the biggest names in digital marketing, right? I wish my page would load a little bit quicker here so I can get down to, all right, so you can see that he has his link to, whatever he's promoting there. I believe that is his, he's got services to help you with digital marketing, right? His link's at the very top. Let's go take a look at a few more. Sean from is it, you know what, give me 1 second, let me pause the video and get all these videos to load so we're not sitting here and wasting time waiting for all the videos to load up. Actually, this one finally did. Alright, let me just pause this, okay? Alright, here we go, we're back. So I was about to show you Sean Cannell here from Think Media Podcast. As you can see right here, he's got his links right there at the very top, right? Without even having to click more, you can see his links, you can click on them. And then we got 3 more to go, right? This is Graham Stephan, another huge YouTuber, 5 million subscribers. You can see he's got all his links are peppered all the way at the top right there, okay? Anything that he is promoting, you can see them right there at the very top. And then who else we got here? Robbie Blanchard. Any of you that used to, are interested in promoting ClickBank products like I am, you'll know who Robbie Blanchard is. You look at his webinar he's promoting right there. You gotta, collect, and if you want to register for the webinar, it's right there. Oh, this is an older video, okay. But anyway, yeah, he hasn't posted a long form video in a while, but you can see even a year ago he's got his link right there at the very top. And then lastly, we have Tom Bell here from Revenue Tactics, also some, ClickBank guru, and he's got his link right there at the very top, right? So that's if the point wasn't driven home, I would like to think with all these examples I just showed you, you would understand. You would understand, or you should want to understand that you will get more traction with whatever outcome you're looking for, whether it's sales or opt-ins, whatever the case. If you just want more clicks on your links, you need to have them at the top of the description right there without people having to click on more, because too many times, and this is not just on YouTube, plenty of social media platforms, you'll see in the description, people will have their links, they'll have like a long description, and then the links are, whatever link it is that they're trying to promote is buried further down in, further down in the description of the video. All right, so that's one. And then the second thing, right, this pertains especially for affiliate marketers and digital marketers who are selling digital products, right? The other thing is, even if they have their link at the top of the description, right, they will often have a direct link to whatever product they're promoting, as opposed to a place where they can collect information, like collect emails before promoting the particular product that they're promoting, right? In some instances, an affiliate marketer, that is not going to be something you want to do, like my video that I wanted to pull up earlier. This one, in which I was, I was sharing my Amazon link, right? You can see I've got the link at the very top, but what I'm not doing here is I'm not collecting an email. I'm sending it straight to the to that product, because Amazon does, as far as I recall, and I like to think it's probably still the same way, they do not allow you to promote their products via email marketing, right? Wherever you're promoting their products, they want to be able to see it publicly, right? However you're doing that, right? So that's going to be like one of the few exceptions. But if you're selling some kind of course, or whether it's your course or somebody else's course as an affiliate, you want to be collecting emails before sending them, before introducing them to the product, okay? And the reason being, if you don't generate that sale right there and then when the person clicks on your link, you have no way of following up with them later on, right? Especially if they are not someone that follows you, right? If they're not subscribed to your YouTube channel or other social media platforms, chances are, once they've come across you and they've clicked on your link, and they could be very much interested, right? But if they click on the link and for whatever reason they're not ready to make the purchase at that particular point in time, they go on about their daily business, forget about you, and move on to the next person that gets their interest, and that's it, your history, right? Whereas if you collect their emails, right, even if they are not ready to buy at that particular point in time, you have a way of getting back to them and reminding them why they needed your help to begin with, right? Why they needed to purchase the particular product that you were promoting, right? So those are the things. Those are the two things, right? Those are two things that the overwhelming majority of people do not do, okay? Like, YouTubers. And by the way, that figure, 99%, if you're wondering how I came up with that, I made it up, right? I just made that number up. But what I do know is that the overwhelming majority of people, and it's, because we have a lot of beginners and stuff, like they don't do these things, right? If they're not putting their link at the top of the description of their videos, if they are putting their links at the top of the description of their videos, great, right? But when they do that, they're not necessarily collecting emails before sharing whatever it is that they're promoting. Speaking of which, if you would like to get a done-for-you affiliate marketing program, affiliate marketing business that you can get started with, generating commissions as soon as today, I would highly encourage you to check out the first link in the description below this video, and it will take you to a page where you're going to have to enter your email, okay? But this one's actually pretty interesting, pretty unique in that it's not your typical opt-in form, right? You're going to enter your email in this one, and then you will be sent a code to verify your account. You'll essentially be creating a free account for a membership site where you will be given free training to learn how to start promoting affiliate products, right? Start generating commissions for free, okay, right? You will have access to a program that will allow you to promote its products and make some money without having to purchase the product yourself, okay? So if that kind of stuff is of interest to you, go ahead and check out that first link in the description below this video. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, put them down there. I will be sure to respond. Thank you for watching. Ciao.